Welcome back to CarWow 787. If you're into diesel performance, heavy-duty trucks, and engineering breakdowns, you're in the right place. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future in-depth comparisons. Today, we're pitting the powerful Cummins ISX12N diesel engine against the iconic Kenworth semi-truck. Let's jump right in. Let's set the scene. On one side, we have the Cummins ISX12N, a modern, efficient diesel engine with advanced emissions controls built to tackle both on-highway and off-highway applications. On the other side, the Kenworth, a flagship semi-truck platform legendary for comfort, durability, and style. Today, we'll explore how these two work together, what sets them apart, and why this pairing delivers serious performance in long-haul and regional transport. First up, a bit of background on the Cummins ISX12N. Introduced as a lighter, more efficient successor to the renowned ISX15, it retains the proven inline six-cylinder architecture but offers about a 15% lighter footprint. Engine displacement is 11.9 liters, delivering power ratings from 400 to 525 horsepower, with torque anywhere between 1,450 and 1,850 pounds-ft depending on tune and application. As the latest in the N series, it also packs advanced emissions controls, including an exhaust gas recirculation system, diesel particulate filter, and a compact selective catalytic reduction setup. But the N series stands out with its closed crankcase ventilation and variable geometry turbos that reduce lag and improve response. Control systems in the ECU manage idle shutdown, predictive cruise control compatibility, and even active regenerations to keep emissions systems clean. This isn't just about raw power, it's about smart, modern diesel. Now, picture this engine painted in sleek maroon, styled clean and purposeful under the Kenworth's hood. The Kenworth, a top-tier semi, offers best-in-class ride quality and driver comfort. Think premium seat suspension, dual-bunk sleeper setups, and solid steel-framed chassis that support 120,000 pounds gross weight. Aerodynamics are refined, cab insulation thick, and driver accessibility superb. Add in the Cummins reliability, and you've got a setup designed for daily performance. Let's talk performance. The ISX12N's torque curve is immediate. Peak torque is delivered between 900 to 1,100 RPM, meaning drivers spend less time chasing revs. Highway cruising at 60 to 65 miles per hour often requires only 1,100 to 1,300 RPM. That translates to improved fuel economy. Fleet numbers report 6% to 8% gains over the older ISX15 when spec'd with optimized Allison or Eaton transmissions. Especially in drag, time of truck load cycles, predictive cruise control makes a visible difference on fuel burn. In the Kenworth, this translates to smooth acceleration even under full load. Climbs remain steady, throttle response sharp, and cruising effortless. The heavy-duty suspension platform ensures handling remains stable and comfortable, even when hauling heavy loads. Now, in real-world usage, the ISX12N Kenworth combo faces everything from flat highways to steep grades, city pickup routes, and seasonal weather extremes. I've talked to drivers who've run this platform in both regional delivery and long-haul freight. They rave about no engine lag, easy recoveries on grades, and surprisingly quiet idle, only 0.2 to 0.4 decibels lower than some competitors. That makes a difference during early morning starts in residential zones or long hours at the logbook desk. Next, serviceability and maintenance. Cummins designed the ISX12N with improved service intervals, oil changes at 150,000 miles, fuel filters at 50,000 DEF, and coolant might last 5 years or 500,000 miles depending on duty cycle. Many components, valve adjustments, injectors, turbo are accessible through sliding side panels on the Kenworth chassis. Longitudinal frame rails and accessible routing make roadside repair possible even on tight urban streets. Combined with Cummins' Quick Connect ECM pigtails and Kenworth's modular fuse blocks, diagnostic work is faster. Add to that the Cummins Insight software and Kenworth's intelligent diagnostics packages, and you've got a powerful predictive maintenance combination. Another angle, emissions and environmental compliance. This combo meets current EPA and CARB guidelines, including optional methane slip reduction. Cruise-controlled regen systems keep the particulate filter clear automatically, and dual DEF dosing avoids hotspot loading in cold air startup. For fleets, this means no driver intervention needed 90% of the time, no added downtime, fewer roadside shutdowns. Next, the cost versus benefit analysis. Sure, the upfront sticker for an ISX12N unpowered Kenworth is about 5 to 8% more than a less equipped model. But over 5 years, typical cost per mile CPM savings hover around 7 cents, mile savings in fuel and maintenance. That adds up to $40,000, $50,000 per truck over 1 million miles. For fleet managers working tight budgets, those savings are meaningful. For owner-operators, the ride comfort and noise reduction also matter. Many report lowered fatigue on back-to-back 12-hour shifts. Driver experience deserves attention. In-cab ergonomics, as a class-leading Kenworth, remain unmatched. When that ISX12N engine glides through gears with minimal noise and vibration below 1,200 RPM, it feels more like a luxury car than a workhorse. With cruise activated, engine noise drops below 60 decibels, quiet enough to talk on a headset, listen to music, or take calls from the sleeper. Then there's the synergy of Cummins and Kenworth's dealer footprints. Servicing the Cummins ISX12N in a Kenworth chassis is easy. There's overlap across North America, Europe and Australia, and Cummins Hino dealerships carry parts as needed for remote repairs. Fleet support packages allow for parts interchangeability, lubricants bundled with service events, and extended warranties that align for the engine and drivetrain. That enjoyable driver experience doesn't end with the truck. On loading and yard duty, the Kenworth's driver safety features like lane departure warning, collision mitigation radar, and 360-degree camera platforms work seamlessly with the Cummins Smart Cruise engine management. The combined HMI console shows real-time fuel rate, engine torque curves, and predictive restart timers in the dashboard, making fuel saving instantaneous for drivers. We can't ignore customization. Reset valve cadence, torque cap, cruise profile, and engine sound curves are all EQ configurable. If you're a reefer operator, you can lock the idle RPM to 600 with particulate filter active reg and idle up, heavy construction. You can instead ramp idle to 1000 RPM under full load. Baldwin ventilated disc brakes and Kenworth's steerable tag axle options work with the powertrain harmoniously too, letting fleets specify the perfect setup per route. Is there a downside? A few. Low-speed curb crawling might see the powertrain disconnected from cabin rollback brakes, meaning you need to double brake. Kenworth's low 206 suspension bounce on unladen trailer configurations can feel wallowy, though most drivers prefer it loaded. Cummins Smart Regging can generate heat signature for half a mile after shutdown, less stealthy in protected zones. But most operators say occasional heat or idling bump is worth the tech payoff. Now let's finish strong. This Cummins and Kenworth pairing isn't just parts bolted together, it's a union of intelligent engineering, real-world practicality, durability, and driver appeal. It ticks nearly every box a modern long-haul operator cares about: power, reliability, economy, comfort, and serviceability. Thanks for joining this deep dive into the Cummins ISX12N and Kenworth semi-truck combo. If this was helpful, smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and hit the bell so you don't miss more engine and truck comparisons. Drop a comment below with your experience. Maybe you've driven this setup, or you're curious about the ISX or car competition. Until next time, drive safe and stay powerful.